Find out the latest news on the unemployment rate and economy from this week's jobs report from the Department of Labor. You didn't think we'd miss it, right? It's Thursday. Which state is looking to clear a backlog of 134,000 unemployment appeals? Thank God. Oh my goodness, so many states, right? And the great news of how millions of Americans could get an unemployment bonus of $4,000 a month to not work. It's time to talk about the current state of the U.S. economy and unemployment rate across America in this week's jobs report from our friends over at the Department of Labor. You know, we go through those reports so you don't have to. They're dry, they're boring, they're like, huh? So we just like to sum it up and keep it real. This week's jobs report showed some decent news with the economy and the unemployment rate, as they were slightly higher than last week's numbers and underperformed the estimates of the Dow Jones economists, although we did better last week. So, you know, it's not as bad as you might think. The weekly jobs report shows 332,000 filed their first-time unemployment claims, which we never like to report that. 332,000 people cozying up to their computer or walking into an office to ask for money. Just not fun. But this is a little higher than the previous week, which was 312,000. So about 20,000 more had to reach over through the computer or in person to get those initial claims. But it's lower than the estimates from the Dow Jones that predicted that it would be, 320,000. So, it is what it is. But we're still holding strong, folks. So just hang in there. Keep your head up. Hopefully we can bounce back next week and start a new streak, as this streak's been broken, of declining weeks of first-time unemployment claims as we continue a full recovery from that thing out there. Hopefully we can say best news ever, and now we can't do that because we had best news before. Now we got just news. Meanwhile, the great state of Ohio is looking to get a handle on their extended backlog of 134,000 unemployment appeals. I know you guys in Ohio have been struggling with this. Lots of states. Hawaii was struggling. California had lots of people that are part of stuff where they're not getting their money, like 240,000 people that had, it's absolutely crazy. 134,000 people are waiting in appeals. Wow. And I know a lot of you guys are in appeals because I've seen it in the comments. Much to the delight of citizens across the Buckeye State, though, you'll be happy to know that they're finally on task. Ohio Department of Job and Family Services Director Matt Dumschumer, which I can't pronounce his name, but he heard your calls, stated, quote, over the last 18 months, we proceeded more than 6.6 million initial claims and paid billions of dollars in traditional and related unemployment compensation payments to 2.4 million Ohioans. He continued, quote, naturally, that unprecedented volume has also resulted in a greater number of appeals, which we are working to process. He also states, quote, based on the current volume of appeals, the rate of processing, rejected staff, and the overtime levels and other factors, the department is currently forecasting. Yes, they're forecasting, predicting the future, that most redeterminations will be issued by early as December. So you got a little bit of a wait, but hey, we're in September, right? So this is great news for all my viewers in Ohio, and hopefully your state is working diligently and you're hopefully first up the bat, and they'll process your unemployment appeals in a timely manner to get those deserving people their much needed disaster relief benefits. Can you imagine? Whoa, 18 months later, what? They'll be like, huh? Who? Oh, unemployment. Where'd you go? Where? Oh, really? Really? Is this real? Yeah. So believe it. It'll be real. So don't miss out on that money. Keep strong. Finally, millions of Americans, employees, could be paid $4,000 a month to sit at home and enjoy vacation benefits. If legislation is approved by Congress to make 12 weeks of paid leave available to most working workers across the United States, according to the World Policy Center, quote, about 180 countries guarantee workers paid sick leave. The U.S. remains one of just 11 countries that doesn't. Did you know that? Put in the comments below. You can also win possibly the $2,000 if you're randomly picked. What do you think about that? 180 countries have guaranteed workers paid sick leave, but we don't. Interesting. Thought we were ahead on most things. Not. Under the new plan, the typical workers could get 2/3 of their wages replaced for up to 12 weeks each year, or for a cap of $4,000 a month, saying, well, we can't go too far. That guy makes, $20,000 a month. Yeah, $4,000. That's it. Michelle McGrain from the National Partnership for Women and Families said, quote, individuals would also be able to receive partial wages for 3 days of bereavement leave. We'll keep it, PG here. Quote, end quote. There are a strong majority of American voters, about 80%, in favor of the National Paid Leave Program. 80%. I think the time is right to offer millions of Americans, employees, 12 weeks of paid leave. Hey, why not? I wish I had 12 weeks of paid leave. That'd be cool. How's that? I wonder how that's going to work for me. It doesn't work for me. Oh, well. You guys going to take care of me for 12 weeks? I'll put up a blank video. Just keep watching it for 12 weeks. That'd be funny. If you still haven't applied for your unemployment assistance, do yourself a favor and apply today. In most states, there's still time to claim your unemployment benefits. And yes, for those people who have commented, no, I have not taken a single day off. Not one single day. Not Christmas, not New Year's, nothing. Not a single day. So, yeah. In most states, though, you can still claim these unemployment benefits if you visit your local unemployment website. A lot of people have gotten confused, like unemployment just evaporated. It's been here since 1930. You get 26 or 27 weeks if you're currently just became unemployed. Don't forget, you can still get the baseline from the state. It's not as wonderful as it was, but it's still something. Upload your information, your ID, fill out your application, be as genuine as possible and the best of your ability. They're not trying to trick you. Just be honest and truthful, answer the provided questions. You can receive a backdated check, it's windows closing, for all the weeks that you weren't able to collect an actual check. You can get one if you're part of the PUA, or actually the PUA it's supposed to reopen, but that window is closing. So make sure that you apply for any work that you have missed. At this point, the PUA remains closed, but we remain hopeful because lawmakers said you guys need to open it, but they haven't yet. Hopefully they will soon, and they'll provide you with the fiscal unemployment funds that you need for gig workers, self-employed, independent contractors who have suffered the hardship, people with side hustles and freelancers. So keep sharing your experience with the UI. It helps so much with unemployment insurance and unemployment benefits in your state. And please stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. Diane from New Jersey.